Hello and salutations, it's me, Salty, welcome back to Senseless, and today we're going over the Star Wars Black Series Cad Bane. Picked this up at my local GameStop, it was $22.99 before tax. It came in very quickly. I've had it on pre-order, and then a week later it showed up. That was a very quick turnaround, especially for GameStop. It tends to take a while. But I got him a couple days ago, just now getting around to him. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see how back cataloged I am with like 40 some odd figures that are coming up. So we're just working our way through the pile. Looking at the box, see we get Black Series Cad Bane 2 blasters. It says Clone Wars Cad Bane. Top of the box has a plastic J-hook and a window. Yep. Side of the box has this artwork of Cad Bane. Other side, continuation of the window, Black Series at the bottom. Back of the box has more artwork and a little bit of read up. All that out of the way, we'll get him out of the box, move him around a bit, go over articulation, look at his weapons, call it a day. Starting with his blasters, which are both identical, have a little bit of a plastic kind of hanging on there. But painted in silver, brown on the grip with a black barrel, scope affixed to the top. Nothing really to write home about. Clean paint applications, decent enough sculpt. They fit in the holsters just fine, and they fit in the hands just fine. Kind of an accessory, kind of not. We have his hat. I'm only going over it because it comes off the figure, just rests right there. But I like that they kind of put some dry brushing on there, sort of, to bring out some dust, make it look a little bit weathered, a little old. It's made of a soft plastic, so it'll probably end up getting permanently warped if it falls and lays too long, but at least it's not going to break. And then we have his little satchel here, which again, I'm only counting as an accessory because it comes off the figure. Strap all the way around, just one color. Could have done with a little bit of dust, but that's alright. And there's the hat on Cad Bane, which under my lights casts a very ominous looking shadow, which makes his red eyes stand out really well. So that's kind of cool. Only caveat with that is that the hat tends to fall off really easily. I'm going to position it like that so we can see his face a little bit better. I find that the shoulders are a little bit bulky compared to the rest of him just because he has so many layers with the trench coat on and the butterfly joints. And there's a little bit of a gap, so it just makes him look kind of bulky, especially compared to his hands, which look very, very tiny compared to the gauntlets. It's just some wonky proportions, that's all. Very much like all the sculpt and the paint they did, especially with his kind of gun belts here and all the little silver bits and buttons that are painted on. So they got some red here on one gauntlet and some red on the other. They painted his little boosters in silver, which is nice, or cast them in silver, I guess. All that out of the way, let's go over articulation. Just so you can see it better, I'll do the head articulation without the hat. He's able to look up that far, look down that far. He of course has side to side and tilt, that very natural looking tilt, because he's got that articulation down there at the bottom of the neck in addition to the head, so some nice range of movement. Shoulder can spin 360 with no real problems, comes up over 90. Butterfly joints allows arm to go back and forth. Single joint in the elbow comes up at a 90. We have a bicep swivel, in addition to an elbow swivel. Wrist swivel, of course, with both wrists hinging up and down because they are trigger hands. He has a dumbbell in the waist that allows him to lean forward very slightly, lean back considerably further. He does get side to side. He has some swivel. He can kick forward at a hair over 90, kick back considerably far, kicks out about that far. He has a thigh swivel hidden under his boot here. Single joint in the knee comes up that far. Knee swivel. Ankle goes back, forward that far. And ankle rocker, of course. And that's really all I got for today. I have him on one of my DC flight stands, just because he does have those little jets on his ankles. Though there's no port for any flames or anything, so it is what it is. So far as I can tell, the only difference between him and the exclusive version is that he doesn't come with a little robot, which fine by me. I think he's a great bounty hunter. I very much liked his parts in the Clone Wars. Thought he was an awesome character. Would have liked to have seen him and Boba have their duel in the new season of Clone Wars, but we didn't get that. So anyway, let me know down below what you think of Cad Bane, or if you're going to pick up this figure or not. I think it's great, but then again, I like the character. I think the articulation works really well on him, though the proportions from the arms to the torso is a little wonky, at least to me. If you like what you saw today, then all that I ask is that you click like on the video, subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to help me out, and I always appreciate it. So, thanks for stopping by today, and until next time, I'm Salty, signing off.